Hi, my name is Dr. Benjamin Miller, and today I'm going to share a deeply unsettling secret about restoring your vision, something that the $35 billion eye care industry is desperate to keep you from knowing, so much so that they've already offered me more than $500,000 to keep it to myself. Based on the highly suppressed discoveries of a world-famous Ivy League-educated ophthalmologist, this secret to vision restoration has already helped over 14,450 people to improve their eyesight to near 20/20 vision in less than 21 days, even if their prescription was a staggering minus 6.25 or worse. And this method works for both nearsightedness and farsightedness, because as you will soon discover, both conditions have a similar root cause, and this method eliminates the fundamental cause of poor vision. And they've done it without wasting months of their lives trying popular but ineffective and sometimes dangerous, I'll show you why later, eye training methods, without having to wear unattractive, highly breakable glasses or uncomfortable, even painful contact lenses, and without undergoing any risky or expensive eye surgeries. In fact, what I'm going to tell you about today requires absolutely zero investment in any vision-enhancing products, can safely and easily be mastered by people of all ages, from young children to the elderly, and takes less than 15 minutes a day over a span of about 3 weeks to get your eyesight back to near perfect vision. Now, I know that sounds incredible, perhaps even too good to be true, which is why in the following brief presentation, I'm going to break down all of the science behind this breakthrough method in explicit but easy to understand detail. And after that, I'll share with you how to use this proven method immediately so that you can begin breaking free of the dependency on your fragile, easily shattered glasses or uncomfortable contact lenses, while enjoying dramatically better vision than you have in years or decades, or even your entire life. And just like the more than 14,500 Americans who have already experienced the results of this powerful vision restoration method for themselves, people like Richie Townsend of Little Rock, Arkansas, who says, "When I was first introduced to your vision restoration method, I was insanely skeptical. It seemed like if there was a way to dramatically improve your eyesight without having to depend on glasses or contact lenses, I would have already known about it. Since you guaranteed it would work, however, I decided there was no harm in giving it a try, and wow, am I glad I did. It's only been 17 days, and already I'm seeing more clearly and with more sharp focus than ever before in my life. Thank you." And Sammy Longwood of Odessa, Texas, who writes, "I first found out about this eye training method from your father nearly 14 years ago. But before that, I was one prescription change away from being legally blind. In just a month's time, however, my glasses prescription went from a -7 to a -2.25. Less than 2 months after that, I was tested with 20/20 vision. And in the 13 years since then, my vision hasn't regressed one bit. I'm so glad you're carrying on the legacy of your father, Benjamin. We need to get this to as many people as humanly possible." And Rachel Louse of Tempe, Arizona, who writes, "I've always known the eye industry was a scam, but it didn't seem like there were any other options. Sure, I tried alternatives like the Bates method, but for all the hype, I wasn't getting any results. Then I came across your presentation, and everything changed. I simply can't get over the shock of how quickly I've been able to regain my eyesight. I guess in my case, seeing really is believing." The first thing you're probably wondering is who I am and why you should be listening to anything I have to say. As I already mentioned, my name is Dr. Benjamin Miller. I'm a neurologist by training, and I've spent a good part of my professional life conducting clinical research and trials. When it comes to my choice of careers, I guess you could say I followed in the footsteps of my father, a well-respected ophthalmologist who operated his own independent practice for 47 years. Now, there are 2 things you should know about my dad, and they're both extremely relevant to the eye strengthening breakthrough I'll be telling you about today. The first is that my father was a good man who got more satisfaction from helping people than he did from making money. The second is that he was someone who believed medicine was a constantly evolving field, which meant he was constantly looking for new, better solutions to his patients' health problems. I'm sharing these details with you because they'll give you the background you need to understand my father's discovery, something that has the power to fundamentally transform the way people all across our country address